The director of the Able Commission, Brandon Klebs, was a police lieutenant on April 19, 1995. He told KOCO's Elise Jones he had an important mission after the bombing, keeping Timothy McVeigh alive so that he could stand trial and face justice.
I reflect back on it after 30 years. It's like yesterday. I can still remember what the smells were like and what it looked like.
A lieutenant with the Midwest City Police Department, Brandon Klebs had been in service 12 years when the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in OKC was bombed. In the weeks to come, and as the case unfolded,
Oklahoma was mad, upset, angry, and all the emotions you would feel if you lost a loved one like that.
Klebs said the hatred was high against the man responsible, Timothy McVeigh. McVeigh was captured in Perry, Oklahoma, after being pulled over by a state trooper. Klebs says when it came to bringing him back to OKC.
When they moved him from Payne County to Oklahoma City, the story is there was a helicopter that everybody thought he was on a helicopter flying to Oklahoma City, but they actually had him on a fixed plane and flew him to Will Rogers, then brought him into the backside of Tinker Air Force Base.
A decoy was used to make sure McVeigh would stay alive so he could be charged in court. Days later, Klebs' phone rang.
I got a call that after the bombing occurred, that I was going to go to Tinker Air Force Base to escort McVeigh from Tinker Air Force Base to El Reno.
He would escort McVeigh to prison just minutes after a federal judge indicted him for multiple counts of first-degree murder.
Just as I'm walking in, I run face-to-face with Timothy McVeigh. I mean, literally inches away from him.
He says McVeigh's eyes were vacant. His posture.
He was tall, lanky. He looked like a kid to me. I just was shocked how young and childlike he looked to me. And I just thought, how could this guy have just been responsible for the biggest domestic terrorism in the United States at that time? I'm the guy here in the back, and of course here's FBI, and then here's Tinker Security, and these are the only two pictures. My wife actually found these in the chest the other day.
In a matter of seconds, McVeigh would be rushed down the stairs and into a police car.
And we got into the escort line with FBI, Oklahoma City OHP, and we got on I-40 and went westbound, probably about 110 miles an hour with a helicopter over the top of us because we were worried somebody's going to take Timothy McVeigh's life.
He says the drive felt long, getting McVeigh there safely.
You take an oath of office is to protect and serve, no matter what the situation is, and that's what we did.
Klebs later went on to escort presidents and serve for decades more in law enforcement, protecting Oklahomans and ensuring justice was served for the hundreds of lives lost.
Just like it was yesterday. That one moment was just like yesterday.
Elise Jones, KOCO 5 News.